and I warmly welcome you all on the platform of digital academics provided by Moonlight International Publishers. Today we are going to have some teaching strategies plus some activities for the topic which is patterns. Yes, this is interesting way. So you are going to introduce the pattern using nursery rhymes. Yes, these nursery rhymes are full of repetition and rhymes that help children to develop memory, recall, and make predictions. So we are going to sing different rhymes to understand the students about the repetition of the pattern in the same way. So sing the rhyme along the student. This one is jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Hey, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle all the way. This is just repeating. So the students are going to get familiar with the repeated patterns or repeated word or repeated sentence in the rhyme as well. Now for the pattern recognition, basically this one is a key step in development learning, and it also teaches kids basic math concept. So that is why Peter pattern is an exceptional mix of fiction and non-fiction, perfect for home as well as classroom sharing. Peter, pack. Peter, pack. Hey, it's a Peter pattern. So the students are going to repeat the same one and definitely they are going to enjoy a lot. So for the science section activity, go on a nature walk and let your student find the patterns in the nature. So you may find animal or birds, tracks, or you can just study a pine cone or note that making on a bird or other animal is also the pattern. You can see that the patterns are also there on their body. So instruct them to create their own patterns with forms, stones or leaves. For the engineering section, you are going to instruct your student that whether it's with shapes, building, bricks or anything that is in repeating order, you are going to encourage your students to repeat it. Talk through their process to see if they are merely duplicating your work or if they are understanding the repetitive concept. Let them create a pattern of objects or shapes of their own choice. For the art section activity, you are going to give your students some cutouts of shapes and let your students create and paste patterns on an A4 page like this. So these are just examples and your students may have different varieties of shapes or they can create different shapes. So this shape, you can check the shape. This one is like a ship, and hammer, you can just make hammer, or this one is also interesting one. These are just patterns which are repeating. So just instruct that make 2 or 3 patterns repeating one. For the math section activity, the best way for them to learn patterns and may other concepts as well is through a concrete, pictorial, abstract. This one is very interesting approach. We are going to use in this approach, concrete means touchable things, or we are going to use pictures as well, and we are going to use abstract means numerical numbers. So we are going to use this approach because this approach is really very helpful for these students. So they are going to first able to understand a pattern by manipulating physical objects such as blocks, then by looking at a picture of a pattern such as shapes. Then lastly, they are learned to grasp abstract patterns such as completing a number pattern. For example, 1, 2, 3. So they are going to repeat it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or you can just change the pattern 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5 in the same way. And you can just check over here in the shapes over here. You can change the color shape as well. So here you can just check the blocks over here. So the block shape is same but color is different. So you are going to tell your student to make a pattern using and repeating the color as well of the same shape. Hope the students are going to enjoy this lesson with you guys as well. We'll get back to you with my next topic. Till then you need to take good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.